Okay, we are now moving to the industrial marketing. I think this is a very complicated and complex topic, so in this video I would like to draw a little bit of scheme how I'm going to show or how I'm going to order the videos. So at first, what is the breakthrough or what is the change considering the previous schools? Well, the change will be the recognition of difference between industrial and consumer products. So this is going to be our first video after this one, of course. So we are going to talk about the differences between industrial and consumer products. Industrial and consumer products. Consumer products. And I think you already get the idea that it will be very different about we are actually holding in hands something different. We are not holding something that we would like to sell to millions of people, but we would like to have some sort of a partner, so the products are different. And now, when we have recognized and described this difference, what will we move at? Well, in industrial marketing, it will be very important to always consider relationships. So we will get back a little bit to relationship marketing and recognize the differences. So relationship marketing. Relationship marketing. And in here, as I said, the differences. So the differences will be between the old notion of, and I will change the color for this, between the old notion of transactional marketing, transactional, and the new notion of relationship marketing, relationship. So it will be the structure of this video. And later on, when we have already done these prerequisites which are important to keep in mind when we will be talking about the actual approaches and aspects, we can begin with the industrial marketing. So industrial marketing. That will be our next video. And now, within the industrial marketing, the two important approaches or two important flows are going to be the marketing or the micro-marketing mix approach. So here we will go, the micro-marketing approach. In this video or in this section, we will be focusing especially on the terms you already will recognize, and those are going to be the P's, so the pricing, and promotion, or physical evidence, so physical evidence. And what will be the other aspect? It is going to be the inter-organizational approach. So here we go, inter-organizational approach. And maybe now it will get a little bit confusing, because the micro-marketing approach is going to be again divided into two different or two sub-approaches. And the first one is going to be the marketing mix. So the marketing mix approach. Here. And in this one, we will be, at least from my point of view, it is best to remember that here we are going to look for something universal within these above mentioned. So imagine it as a generalization. So here you are seeking for something universal among these different variables, and now you move up. So universal between what and what? Universal between the industrial and consumer products. And now the second sub-approach which there is going to be, it is going to be the business-to-business approach. So the business-to-business. And here, scholars or theoreticians focused on something totally different. They have focused on the relationship itself of buyer and seller. So relationship of buyer and seller. Buyer and seller. So again, you try to look at it from this point of view, or from these two most concrete point of view. So for instance, here you are looking on a relationship of buyer and seller. What does this will mean for the more general thing of the pricing and promotion? So how you should price your products when you are focusing on the relationship, and that again we are going more concrete. So again, the differences between industrial and consumer products. I think always it is better when the topic is so complicated and split it among so many subtopics. It's always good to look from down to up, or from the most concrete ideas to most general ones. And we will also, to be really concrete and to show you the actual ideas how within the business this can work, we are going to show you some aspects. So aspects, and these are going to be especially two works which I'm going to describe. And first is going to be the interaction aspect. So, and I will change the color here. So the interaction aspect. This work which I'm going to describe was written by Mr. Håkansson, 1982. And I also personally do not like remembering names and years, but you will see when I show you the second aspect. And the second is going to be the network aspect. So network aspect. And this was written by, again, Mr. Håkansson and Mr. Johansson. So, and Johansson, 10 years later, 1992. So you will probably see between these two videos the differences of how the industrial marketing has evolved, what was the logic flow, and what were the consequences of the previous works done here. So this is going to be, and once again, the structure of our next videos. So in the beginning, we will focus on the differences between industrial and consumer products. Later on, I will introduce you some ideas from the relationship marketing if you haven't watched the videos from this chapter. Then I will give you some introduction to industrial marketing and the basic division between these two approaches. Then we will move to the subtopics of the marketing mix and business-to-business approach. Then we will describe an interorganizational approach as the last point of our theory. And in the last two videos, we are going to talk about two most concrete aspects. So hopefully see you in next videos.